Hello and welcome to ChapterSkip. I'm Mark.
And I'm Joe.
And I'm Sean. And today we're bringing you a trailer review for Bad Milo.
Bad Milo is a 2013 comedy horror about a guy that has something strange and unnatural in his colon.
Or as they say in the trailer, he's got a thing in his butt.
The film was written and directed by Jacob Vaughan, and the film has been picked up by Magnet Releasing, who will be taking on the theatrical release throughout the US. Unfortunately, at the moment, I can't see that anyone has picked it up for a UK release. Magnet Releasing have been involved in movies such as John Dies at the End and The ABCs of Death, to name just a few. And judging by our reviews of those movies, of which you can see here, we could be onto a winner.
Bad Milo will be available on demand on August 29th and in selected US theatres on October the 4th.
What is it? You got a thing in your butt.
Now, we've only touched cloth of what this movie is all about.
Seriously, Sean? You're doing a poop joke already? This is going to be a long one to squeeze out. The review I'm talking about, not what you lot are thinking. Jeez. Anyhow, the movie revolves around Duncan, who is played by Ken Marino, and he has a really stressful family life. He's got a boss that's always on his arse, a mother that likes to nag, and a wife that is sweet but pressuring.
Soon enough, the stress starts to pile up on poor Duncan, and it's not long before he reaches breaking point, and all shit breaks loose. Yes, I do mean that in the literal sense, as it turns out that Duncan does in fact have a small demon living inside his colon.
This bump in your colon is due to poor stress management.
We love seeing you guys, but we want grandkids.
You gotta learn to relax.
It's been a crazy couple of weeks at work.
I just want you to be straight. What's up?
You want me to fire this guy today?
You'll do fine.
Oh, again with your goddamn stomach. Shut up and eat your goddamn dinner, son. I hate you.
I'm pregnant.
Running low on ideas and the stresses of family life getting to him, Duncan decides to see a shrink called Highsmith, who's played by Peter Stormare, who you may know popped up in The Last Stand and interestingly played one of the German nihilists in The Big Lebowski.
Although to me, the trailer does make it look as though Highsmith is just there to give exposition, but we'll just have to wait and see. Highsmith does help Duncan realise what is going on in his intestines though, and it just happens to be a little critter with sharp teeth.
Now, out of options and fearing for his family's safety, Duncan decides to befriend the nasty little butt monster and names him Milo. And assuming...
Assuming? Really? Oh, is that the best you can do? Jeez.
Okay. Assuming that Duncan can keep his stress and anxiety levels down, Milo will not surface and sphincterate any one of his beloved family members.
Sphincterate? Really? Sphincterate? That's barely a word, never mind a pun. Jeez, what's next? Something arse-tounding?
Maybe astronomical?
You're just pinching off more than you can chew with these puns, Sean.
Now, this film doesn't exactly have an all-star cast, but there may be some faces in it you'll recognise.
Yeah, such as Duncan's boss, who's played by Patrick Warburton, and he's probably best known for voicing Joe in Family Guy. There's Stephen Root, who made an appearance in True Blood as a gay vampire. He was also in Office Space, but is probably most famously known for voicing Bill in King of the Hill.
Now, for those of you that saw us live in Wisbech a few weeks back, then you may remember that Sean said that I like a certain type of film. And of course, you all thought that he meant porn because you all have your minds in the gutter. Naughty. Anyway, just to put you in the picture, this is exactly the kind of film that I like.
Oh my God, what is that?
Don't analyze, there is only the now.
If you have a problem with erectile dysfunction, I can help you with that.
All right. Where are you? I'm knocking, but no one's home.
What do we do?
Bond with it.
And if I do, then it won't hurt anybody else.
Hopefully.
Hey, Milo?
Milo?
Now, Bad Milo isn't the first time there's been a film where someone formed a friendship after having something uncomfortable up his arse. And that was proved by Brokeback Mountain.
Also, for anyone who thinks that a demon that's possibly poo-based sounds a little on the disgusting side, well, I'm happy to inform you that poo-based monsters and creatures have been in movies before. There was the excremental that was in Dogma. There was the talking poo that was in the Neil Morrissey classic I Bought a Vampire Motorcycle. And of course there was the half man, half poo creature that was in the other classic Monster.
But you mustn't forget the documentaries on Justin Bieber and One Direction.
As I said earlier, this is exactly my sort of film, and if the movie is as good as the trailer looks, then I am going to love this. It is very unlikely that the movie will get a UK cinema release, but as soon as this turns up on DVD or is available on demand, then I will definitely be checking this shit out.
Who's the one with the bad puns now?
The trailer is looking awesome. I mean, what's not to love with a demonic creature while stuck up a man's butt? This trailer is reminding me of classic films like Brain Damage and Basket Case. Mixed in with the slapstick comedy, this film is hitting all the brand notes for me.
With bad puns aside, this movie looks ridiculous, but in a good way. It's not going to be one of your artsy-fartsy movies that has a deep-rooted message to it. You're going to get what you pay for. A little monster that comes out of someone's arse and kills people. What more needs to be said? I think, judging by the trailer, if you like what you see, like me, you'll be checking this out once it splashes down.
Thanks for watching this trailer review for Bad Milo. This movie is looking like it may go either one of two ways. It will either be an awesome film, or it will completely suck. What are your thoughts on it? Leave a comment down below in this video and tell us what you think. Alternatively, you can tweet your thoughts through to us on our Twitter page, @ChapterSkip. And finally, please like and subscribe. Thanks.
Directed by Jacob Vaughan, who has been picked up. Jacob Vaughan has been picked up by Magnet, who popped up in The Last Stand, and interestingly,
This is exactly the kind of film that I like.
Butt monsters.
Films like Brain Dead and Basket Case.
Praise. Oh, I love Basket Praise.
There we go.